What's up YouTube, Dale here from Zephyr Wargames, bringing you, believe it or not, a deck profile for Dragon Ball Super that only cost £8. That's right, £8, which works out about $10 to $12. You can get a full deck for that. Now this is literally how much Rob paid to make this deck. We went to an event at the London Players Guild over the weekend with the idea. Rob wanted to pick up two decks. He wanted to pick up Dr. Mew and he wanted to pick up another one. And the other deck I'll show you tomorrow because that also cost him £8. So for £8 to complete this deck, Rob was able to make a Dr. Mew deck. Now this isn't going to be meta defining, it won't topple the meta, but it will certainly catch people off guard and it is still very, very fun to play, especially if you're a fan of this era of Dragon Ball. Dr. Mew can be a fun deck to pick up, and like we said, it costs £8 to $12. So it's very, very cheap to pick up and give a go. Anyway, Dr. Mew, Unawakened, is once per turn during the main. Choose one Machine Mutant battle card from your hand with 5k or less power and play it, which is very, very nice. He's a free player. When your life is 4 or more, Evolve or Awaken. The Awaken side, choose one Machine Mutant battle card from your hand with 10,000 or less power and play it. When this card attacks, draw one card. So you get free plays from your hand, it's crazy. I'll take you through the battle cards and then we'll go into the extra cards. So we play 4 General Evolved Hype Meta Audio. This one is your big boss monster. So you double strike. When you play this card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards and they lose 10k power for the duration of the turn. If a battle card's power reduces to 0, knock it out. When this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 10k or less power and knock it out. So it's a nice little double striker board wipe. We've then got 3 Triple Union Super Sigma. It's got double strike, and then its activate main is place this card into your drop area, draw 2 cards, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards and it loses 10k power for the duration of the turn. And then again, if it reaches 0, knock it out. Got the one Baby Subdual. This is really, really nice. It's an activate main. If your leader card is a Machine Mutant, which it is, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 15 or less power and switch it to active mode. It gains plus 5k power for the duration of the turn, then gain control of it. Now it doesn't say that it has to return to your opponent, so we're not 100% sure on this one, but it's pretty much like a change of heart or a snatch steal permanently, and then you boost it to 20k for the turn. So this can actually be a match winner, but because it's so specific, you only play one of it, but you can play more if you want to. We've got 2 Bodyguard Legic. Now you'd probably play this at 4, but I think you can only pick 2 up at the time. Blocker, and its permanent is when your opponent has a battle card in their battle area and you have no battle cards, you can, in your battle area you can play this card with no cost. So again, it's very, very cool because you can combo off. You can get, if you've got no battle cards on board, you can play your Legic, and then you can use Dr. Moreau's effect and give you another one. Not Legic, of course, but it can give you another monster on board. So you've gone from 0 to 2, and you haven't even tapped any energy. We've then got 4 of the combo starter, and that is Hidden Ability General Ronaldo. Union Absorb, you choose one of each of Nez, Naf, Bizu, and Ribbit from your drop area and place them under this card. Choose up to one General Ridius, which is this one here, with 25k of power from your deck, and place it on top of this card and shuffle your deck. So for free mana, you can get into your drop 5 double striker and weakener and everything. And it's quite easy to get Nezzy, Ribbit, Bizu, and Nat into the grave because they're all drop 0 plus 5k, so you can combo off with them very, very early, even if you over combo, just to get them in the grave for your General Ronaldo. Speaking of which, we play Triple Commander Nezzy. This one has a Unizor. Choose one of each Bizu and Ribbit from your hand or battle area and place them under this card. Choose up to one Super Sigma, which is this guy right here, from your deck and place it on top of this card. Then shuffle your deck. When you play this card, if your leader card is Dr. Mew, choose up to one Nat from your deck and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So you can probably step up, you can go into Nezzy, and then the next turn you can go into Ribbit if you haven't got him. So there's a lot of upstepping, and it is quite a lot like Transformers as well, which is really, really cool. Mega Cannon Sigma Ribbit. When you play this card, if your leader card is Dr. Mew, choose up to one Nez from your deck and add it to your hand. So again, a lot of searching. And then 3 Mega Cannon Sigma Bizu. When you play this card, if your leader card is Dr. Mew, choose a Ribbit from your deck and add it to your hand. So there's a lot of searching going on, and then finishing off on the 1-drops, we've got 4 Mega Cannon Sigma Nat. When you play this card, you get to search a Bizu out. So I think the reason we've got 3, 3, and 3 is because they're higher levels. You want your first turn plays, and then after that you've got your 5k drops and nice and easy energy. Plus you can play this for free when Dr. Mew is not awakened, and then when he is awakened you can get Bizu and Nat onto the board for free. We've then got 4 Dr. Mew under Baby's control. So when you play this card, look at up to 3 cards on the top of your deck. Choose 1 machine mutant or of cards whose name includes Baby among them and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So you can actually, on your first turn for example, you could play this Dr. Mew using 1 energy, search for your top, probably hit, let's say you hit a Nat. You then get to play the Nat for free. So you've got 2 monsters on board, and the Nat would then search you out a Bizu, and your plays are going from there, all from turn 1. So very, very cool. He's then got 4 Cabbers, so this is probably the most expensive card in the deck, believe it or not. So Cabber's just there to help eat away at your life, to help self-awaken, and doing the double strike damage. So, you know, what's more to like? So it works out very, very nicely. And then we've got the new drop card, Handy Guru. You probably don't have to play Handy Guru, you can play the Vardos if you want. This is just your 0 drop plus 10k when your life is 4 or less, and then you draw 1 card. So he's not that different from the old ones. Well, he's not different from the old red one anyway, but the other colours like green, yellow, blue, black are all different. But what now has happened is cards like this that are 0 drop 10k are now all considered super combos, and you can only play 4 of those, so bear that in mind. Onto the extras, we've got 4 Planet M2s. So this is kind of like your field spell. This is another nice one going first. When this card is placed into the battle area, if your leader card is Dr. Mew, which it will always be, you draw 1 card. Active battle, switch this card to rest mode. If it is your turn, choose up to one of your opponent's leader card or battle card. It loses 5k power for the duration of the battle. And then again, if a battle card falls to 0, you knock it out. So it can be a nice little going second knockout. So like if they've got a Cabba or something on board, you can use an M2 to knock out a Cabba. Or you just weaken your opponents. So you can weaken your opponent's leader to go to 5k if they haven't awakened, and then start to rush them by attacking them with your 5ks that you've just dropped down. So if on your first turn, like we said, you play your Dr. Mew and then you get a Nat on board, you're not going to be relying on them for the future turns, so they are actually just fodder. So if you've got M2 on board as well, a little bit harder doing it first turn because you need the energy for both this and Dr. Mew, you can then attack your leader twice, and you can, 3 times, and burn them out. Triple Cabba's Awakening, a really, really good card. Because it gives you that 6k and not 5k, it puts you just over anything your opponent can combo. So if you're going to combo with a Cabba, your opponent can't combo with a 5k, they're going to have to combo with a 10k, which causes them to either lose more hand advantage, or this just does its job for you, so it's very, very good to have. And then 3 Vardos Assistants to finish it off, because Vardos Assistant is the negator for the Reds. You don't have to play it, but because most of the machine mutants aren't as strong, you do want to have your Vardos to protect your Dr. Mew so you don't get rushed out of the game. Anyway, that is it for the Dr. Mew deck. Like I said, £8 is crazy. £8 to $10 to $12. This is basically the same price as less than a structure deck. So if you're like, I want to get into Dragon Ball, but I actually really like Dr. Mew, I don't want to get a Bardock, a Goku, or a Goku GT, pick up for a Dr. Mew for even cheaper, and then you've got more money to invest if you want to. Simple as that. Anyway, hope this helps, hope this has given you an idea. We will be bringing you more budget decks because we know all of you guys that love Dragon Ball want to get into this game, and we'll do our best to help you with that. So thanks for watching, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time guys, as always, oh wait, before I go, join us tomorrow where I'll bring you Rob's other £8 deck. That's right, he did more than one, and he'll probably get more than one. So, join us tomorrow for Rob's £8 deck and find out what one that is. But like, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time guys, as always, happy battling.